Hi there, it's Chelle. Okay guys, we are going to work on sewing this on, which means that we're going to do the coptic stitch. And I'm going to bring you guys down. Might be easier. I have done this on, I've done this using cards on a December daily a few years ago. Yeah, almost exactly to the day. Well, no, not quite, but almost. 2018. But I did it in November. So what we're going to do first is you need to put your marks here, and we're going to put circles or lines. So I think I'm going to use this pen. It won't bleed. And I think I'm just going to do about an inch in. Here. I'm just kind of guesstimating. You can just add it together. Okay, so, and then center it. I'm just kind of looking. Okay. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. Okay, and so we're going to punch holes in each one of these. So I do remember when I used cards years ago, and I will link that video because I had to kind of look it up, make sure I was doing it right. When you use cards, sometimes they split. I'm just going to put just a little hole in each one. There we go. But we marked them so that all of our holes will line up. This one might be a little bit more difficult because this is the one we had our pocket in. Okay, I think that'll be fine. Is that it? I think that is. And when you're putting things together with this, you are going to work from the back. So the one you want to show up or to be on the front will be your last one. That's pretty important. So Clint had to run down, and he didn't get home till dark. Then he had to run down to town to do a job this morning. We're hoping that he won't have to work anymore this week. I can't even see it on this one. I tell ya. Okay, I can see it on this one. So maybe I could do it like this, line it up maybe. There we go. So, and then I want to put them in the correct order. And then as we go, I'll make sure, you know, like we have it, because this should be the top. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do however many lengths that we have of this. Okay, so we're going to choose our thread, and we had what, 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to go this, and the length of our card, we're going to do that times signatures or pamphlets or whatever they're called. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I did it a little bit longer, but that is fine. I'd rather it be too long than too short. And I'm just using my nylon waxed cord and my dull needle that I typically sew in my signatures with. Okay, so I'm going to put this away. And this. Okay, I'll leave this out because I'll put that away after a while. Now you need something really thin, like a paintbrush, a skewer, or something like that. So let me grab that. Okay guys, so I have a really old, what's it called? Yeah, paintbrush. My brain's not working. Okay guys, so we're going to use our thread. We're going to go in the top hole. We're going to come out, and you want one strand just slightly longer than the other one. And I like to put like a piece here just to kind of hold this so it doesn't end up coming out, because that's no fun. That happened to me. Okay, and then we're going to go back in to that loop after we go around our circle. So this is a you just want to leave a circle. So you have your little circle there. So we're just going to go around the paintbrush. So you'll have a long length here, and then back around there. I'm going to go in here. And back around that one. So then you have your 3 loops. Okay, sorry about that. Actually, on the last one, you're just going to come out. So then we're going to grab our next one and make sure it's going to line up correctly. So I have them like this. So this one should be like that. And we're going to go right in here. So really you just have the 2 loops. Yeah, that's right. And then we're going to come over here to the middle one. Through that. We're going to take that little, if I can get that off. I don't want to lose it on the end. We're going to grab hold of this. And then we're going to go right back up into there. So it's going to grab hold of that. So you can kind of pull. Where do I pull? Oh, I have to pull from this one. Kind of pull that up there. Okay. So there's your first one. We're gonna come over here, find the hole. Kind of hard to see on this really light paper. And do the same thing. So if you're using wax paper, it actually does pretty well on it. So you're going to come back over here and pull that as well, so that we have a really nice piece. And then okay, sorry, I don't know if I was on video when I was doing that. Okay, let's do that again. So now that you went through it, you went through your loop, you're going to go back up in there, and that's, the loop is going to keep it from coming undone. And now you can tie this off. So let's come here. I'm going to take my needle Well, what you want, you don't want to lift that up. You just want to slide it under. And just tie a knot. That's going to secure it and keep it taut. Had to remember how I did the coptic. There's tons of videos online if you want to look it up. Like I said, you don't want to pull that too much because it'll make it loose, but you guys know I don't listen to my own instructions. So you could even use, I mean, as long as it doesn't tangle, you could use like embroidery floss, which I think would be really pretty. So then you have two, and these are called, oh darn, I just said folios. That's what they are, individual folios. Okay, so now we're going to go back out of this hole. But first we're going to go under. And then we're going to go right back out of that hole. And trust me, this is better done when you don't have a lot going on, like if the cats came up or something. Do not think I would be very happy. Make sure your next folio is going the right way, and we're going to do it the exact same way. So we're going to go in, down the center, and just make sure your other one is, you know, your thread, you're only using one. And then you can go right in the center one. Sorry guys, I'm trying to stay on thing. You guys yell at me if I am not online. Okay, come on. Okay, there we go. So you're going to go right through the center of that one. And just kind of pull it till it's tight. And make sure this one's tight too, because anything that's not tight will stay that way. I mean, that's not a good thing. And since we went around that post, then we can come right back up. And there we go. So come up the post, right between. This one looks like it was a little off. Oh, it's probably not right the way I had it. It'll be fine. And then we'll go right back up that hole since we went around the post. Then we're going to wrap around and back out. And that just makes it sturdy. Okay, so then our next one, which is like this. Yeah, I think I had some off. Didn't have them all the right direction when I was punching holes. That's okay. That's okay. So you can just repunch. Let me see, is that right? Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Is that right? Yep. Down the center. It's kind of zen-like if you do this. But what I was saying earlier is I made this with greeting cards. And oh my gosh, it was such a mess. Every single one of the greeting cards, they split. So like where these holes were, they split. So I had to go back in and reinforce every single card I was using. And I think I made like 5 of these, so I had to do that. I think the paper is going to be so much easier. Because, so what I did is I just put like washi tape, or I put paper. So again, through this one, around this. Sometimes it's a little bit harder, so I mean you might have to like open one of the further down ones. Kind of tight, pull it up. and then go around the post and right back through. I'm not really sure why you have to go around the post, but that's how I did it before. So, but I think it kind of brings the thread up to where it needs to be. I don't know. And you definitely want to start from the bottom, because otherwise your front will be the end page. So the holes, like if your awl is really big, the holes you can punch just with a needle or pin to make them a little bit smaller if that bothers you. Just want to there we go. We went around that post, I think, right back through. Over here. Around the post and back in. So it is kind of zen-like, you know, once you kind of, I guess that's what it would be called, you know, you kind of get the hang of it. It reminds me of the Kitchener stitch. You really have to have quiet to focus on that, because it can, my mother-in-law, she'll like make all these gorgeous socks and then she's like, has, what is it, Mom, like 5 pair? And she'll be like, that she needs to do the Kitchener stitch, which closes the toe. Because she needs total quiet and needs to focus, you know. But that's kind of what this is. It reminds me of. If you're into knitting at all. Just pull it a little bit tight. Okay, and we're almost done. See, it doesn't really take that long. But, I mean, like when I did 12, I had so much thread. I was having to like stretch my arm out way, like a yard. It was so much thread. Sorry, I've been getting tons of, that's my phone, not yours. Do you guys ever do that? I was watching Hallmark videos yesterday when I wasn't feeling good, and their phone was ringing on the Hallmark video, and I was like, oh, I better check my phone. It wasn't mine, it was theirs. But yeah, so I had to stretch like way out. So definitely doing a small book is much easier. So it's really not that difficult. And it's, you know, some of you may have never seen one of these, but it's a fun way to do your books. I mean, you can certainly do them anytime. If I had it longer, like if it was like 8.5 or something, I probably would have had 5 holes just to strengthen it and stuff. For some reason I just teach myself tons of stuff. I don't know why. It's just I want to learn the next best thing, you know. Okay, and then we're done. So all we have to do is tie off, and again we're just going to tie a knot here. If you wanted to, you could leave this long enough for like a charm, which might be cute. I have to think if I have like cute Christmas charms. I'm going to tie it down here. I just don't want it to come off. I could totally just quit there, and since it's wax thread, I think it would be fine to tie it off just once, but do whatever makes you comfortable. And I think I'm going to call it good. Okay, scissors. So hopefully I have that on video. Okay, so now I'm going to just pop this up and we're going to continue decorating. This is such a simple little book. I love it. So I think I'm going to decorate the tin as well. Oh, I can cut off that one. You know what? Do I want to come up here too and do it? Why not? It's pretty stiff, so it doesn't bother me too much. The thread, which is nice. Sorry, Clint's on his way home. I'd try to get a video. I know he's really tired, so we'll probably take a nap. I don't know why we feel like we have to wake up so early every day. Every day. Okay. Guys, look. We have our little book. So see what I mean? You can't really put a bunch of stuff in here. I mean, you can, but it's not going to close as nicely. But what I like about this is it lays totally flat. So you could use like recipe cards or something, like a little recipe book, and then you could actually write in that. Wouldn't that be cute? I love it. I think it's just a fun way, and it's different, you know. But like, especially if you wanted to just journal, I think that's so cute. And then we would pop it in there. So let's just see what else we can do. I really thought about decorating this, and I was asking Clint this morning about it, and he kind of agreed. So let's see what I have. Because I have some of this stuff, and I thought, you know, that would be really cute. One of those, maybe with a background of burlap or something. Because this would be inside. I was going to look at all these. Oh, that's adorable. That's so cute. Okay, let me see what other ones. That's cute too. The kitty. If I was keeping it, I probably would do the kitty, but I'm not keeping it. So I think I want this one, actually. Yeah, I just really like that. These are my paper scissors. I found them yesterday when I was kind of cleaning up. Just trimming that edge off, and then I'm gonna find like some Christmas. I'm trying to think, do I want like ribbon to cover up the back? I kind of like this part over here, so I was thinking just like the rectangle area. Okay, let me go see what I can find. Okay, so I have a couple of choices. Let's see if I can get that to stand up. brought out my fabric tack or whatever that is. I do have this ribbon, which might look kind of pretty. Let's bring you guys back up, because I am not staying in frame. Okay, let's put this on the inside. I don't think I'll decorate the inside just because I really like. Okay, let's just look at this. Let's see what we think. Oh yeah, you can definitely tell these are my paper scissors now, huh? These are paper scissors too, but maybe they would work better. Well, a little bit. To trim them again in a minute. Just kind of guessing and seeing what I think I like. I like that, or if I would prefer just a paper. I'm not too fond of that. But I do have this green paper. Oh, and I still have those circles I wanted to pull out. Let's see. I don't think I have anything else that would be big enough. I kind of like that. Okay, where are you? Here. Yeah, I think I want that. And then I have this shiny raffia, whatever it's called. Raffia, sounds like mafia. So, let's see which one of these I would want. I would probably want this side over here, so just trying to see. I think if I cut it here, yeah. Is that gonna fit? Good. Okay, so I need my cutter. Sounds like the cats are starting to move around. But we're almost done. Okay, where did I put that? I should have just had it. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of measure this. This does have glue on the side, so I am going to trim that off. Trim down this one side, just barely though. Gonna make me nervous. About right there. If it's too long, I'm okay with that because I can trim it down, but if it's too short, I'm not okay with that. Ooh, perfect. Okay, I can live with that. So I'm gonna try the Fabrifix. It doesn't say anything about metal, but I'm not using hot glue. I have decided against hot glue for the rest of my life, most likely. So I'm just putting it around the edges in that white box. And I know this is a coal box, and you know, you could certainly leave it that way if you wanted to, but since mine doesn't really have anything to do with Coca-Cola Santas. Okay. You do have a little bit of time if you're using that to maneuver it. I think it's going to stay just fine. And then this one, that's cute. And then I wanted to see this. I got this, I guess, at a yard sale for 50 cents. That's one thing I missed about the virus this year, was going to yard sales. Oh my gosh, I love that. And it kind of brings out the brightness of the case. Ooh, should we do it sideways? Nope, let's do it straight. That way I can do that all the way around. I know this isn't necessary. I could have just used art glitter glue on this, but okay. Just kind of eyeballing it. It's not perfectly straight, but I am okay with that. And then I'm going to measure these. I like that. I think that's really cute. I'll cut this a little bit longer here so I can trim this other side where it's just a little bit frayed. No, stay over there. I didn't have that upside down either, did I? Uh-oh. Okay, Clint is going to not like it if I get stuff on his. I'm going to use this bill. I haven't put my mail up. I'm doing this because just on the trim itself instead of the paper, because it does tend to it's harder to remove it than like art glitter glue is. Kind of like that. I could have put it over the edge, but I'm okay with that. I tried to put some fingernail polish in that to kind of stretch it. I don't know if it did a very good job. This piece needs to be trimmed just a touch. I love that. Okay, so here and here. Boy, for us being so far away from the highway, sure is loud out there. Sometimes the semis will put on their jake brakes. Makes things louder. We even have trees between here and there. You would think it wouldn't be that loud. There we go, guys. Look at that. What do you think? Now, I guess I don't have to pay that bill since there's glue on it. It's my store and I'm sticking to it. Just kidding, I just pay it online. That is so pretty. I love that. And then you open it up to this. So let's do a little bit more decorating. Because I have these circles, and I think some of them would be so cute in here. So it's green on the back. And, you know, I use that whole kit. I don't see anything else. So that's pretty awesome. So if you have like one of those little kits, you know, just an 8x8 pad, do something like this and use the whole thing. Which I try to, if I don't use it, I try to send it along with my journals so that they have plenty to decorate with, and I'm not stuck with a ton of leftovers. Isn't that cute? Let's see, where would we want to put that? I really like that. Where is that glue? I'll have to find it. I moved a bunch of stuff yesterday and lost half the stuff that I knew where it went to. I thought, but I might have set it aside. Oh, here it is. Actually, I'm going to cut all the rest of these out and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I cut out those circles. Let's just kind of go through here and see if there's, you know, any place we would want these to go. I'm really thinking just right there. That is so cute. I love this paper pad. You could also, last time I did one of these, in fact I'll show you, I also incorporated envelopes into them as well, and you just leave your envelope open and then sew it in the same way, and then you have a little envelope there. So that was pretty fun. Let's see, I've got a cute little cookie. Let's put that there. That's just too perfect not to. I'm just kind of making a little text spot, and that's perfect for that. Uh-oh, Clint's home. That's kind of cute. Just seeing what else I have, because I don't want to cover something up if I don't, you know, if I could use it in another place, I guess. Put a little tuck spot here, because really you can't, I mean, you could put a picture here, but you can't really write on this page. Those are so cute. Oh, and I love that. I know that's a tuck spot up there. And then this is a tuck spot. Okay, maybe something on the back. Okay, so I will have to come back and decorate let's just pop one of these guys in here. Too cute. This little kitty cat, or the back, you can trim it and pop that in. Let's go ahead and trim it. Go fit in there better. I love this. This is so adorable. That's just a page in it. Nope. Put a little thing right there for a little pocket. There's several pockets. Let's see. This one, I still need to put like another thing here, because I want to kind of cover that up. And then we will, so we still have a little bit of decorating to do. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Clint just got home, and he got groceries and stuff like that, so I'm going to help him with those. And yeah, we're going to wrap this up. So what do you guys think? Oh, I love it. It's coming together so cute. I'm so happy with this. I love when a project works out. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're following along, then be sure and do the coptic stitch today and decorate your tin if that's what you choose to do. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you. Oh, be sure and hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video.
Thank you guys for visiting. Tuck Zings.